another episode of the Primer Podcast. My name's William.
And this is Davis. And back at the Galaxie Studio in Long Beach, California.
Because I still don't have a truck.
That's right, man.
But he is working on it. I got a text a couple days ago of pictures of header wrap and heavy-duty oil pump shaft.
So he put the back up, man. So the engine is in the...
I don't know. He said
he sent you a picture of a coil of header wrap.
Right, like I got parts in.
Oh, okay.
You know, so
I was gonna say, well, you probably could put that engine with the headers mounted all at once. I'm guessing for a truck.
Because of the power steering box. I had to gentle persuasion with a ball peen hammer.
Well, that sounds normal, but to be able to install an engine with the headers on, that's a luxury.
Okay. Well, the headers are just flopping in there.
Right.
Disconnected it from the collector and just kind of spread them out. So,
to the engine.
I don't know his progress.
Okay.
When I talked to him a week ago, went over some final points, as far as, okay, go ahead and fix this.
Right.
Order this, order that. And he said he was going to get into it. And this past week, he started a new job. So he said he was still going to tinker on it during the week. I haven't really made any contact over this holiday weekend.
Right, it's holiday.
So I ain't worried. I know it's in good hands, and I know where he lives.
It's getting done. That's all right, man.
But so far, just beautiful work on that thing. I have no complaints. Whereas my previous mechanic was like, work was good, but not beautiful like what's being done here. And I get the communication I want. He calls me back.
Right.
Sends me a text.
Right.
I could text him right now and say, hey, what's going on with the engine?
Right.
And I'll hear something
shortly,
rather than the previous...
What, a week?
Let me call you 3 times during the week and you still don't get back to me.
Right.
But yet tell me that you did call me and, well, you didn't leave a message.
Oh,
if you did call, you didn't leave a message and I have no record of it.
Well, you'd still have a missed call.
If it was on my phone,
tagged,
you'd still have a record of it.
Right, exactly.
So that's where we're at with the truck. I haven't touched the Galaxie or the motorcycle before.
Obviously, I can collecting a film of dust here on the Galaxie.
I've been working.
That's true, huh? You've been working 6 days a week.
Yeah, another 48-hour week. Saturday night, I slept probably 13 hours. Sunday, at least another 10. So that just to show you how worn down that this is getting me.
Gets old, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, but no overtime in June because June is our busy month.
We'll be going over that possibly on the 6th because that's open.
Okay, but
unless something else falls through, but.
I thought we had some meetings or something.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as the whole month goes,
right?
So,
but I will be pulling the Galaxie out of the garage for next weekend.
Oh, I guess you have to, huh?
Yeah, we've got an interview with Colby Martin from SEMA Action Network next week. So
if he comes out here, right?
The email
so you got a
suggested
50-50. Okay, so probably be a 70-30 chance on that one.
Right.
All right.
But that will give me till Saturday to
figure it out.
Move the motorcycle, connect the battery, fire it up, hose it down, should be no problem.
Famous
last words.
Dead battery. Where's that battery charger?
Right there, but I disconnected it. Battery's fine.
Okay.
Guaranteed. But even if it was like that, that Pertronix hot spark would just pick it right up and just
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
I'm so confident that I probably won't start it up till Friday evening.
Wow. Ain't no minute like the last minute, William.
And if it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have none at all.
Exactly. So why not just wait till Friday night, man? Just welcome the bad luck, dude.
Just bring it on. So, how's the 302?
Project Nickel and Dime. Well, as you did the editing there with all my little projects that are tied into this.
Ooh. You could check out the video. I'm sorry, it's like 50 minutes long.
Is it 50?
It's 49 something.
Oh my god! And you edited that, right?
I edited.
Mean, gratuitously, you just started pulling out the digital knife and just had at it, right?
Right. It's like, okay, don't need to watch you undo 4 bolts.
No, exactly. Right.
It's
Exactly.
Like, okay, 1 is good enough. You get the idea.
Fast forward, cut, smash cut, this, that.
But
look out for this. Look out for that. Hey, you got this in.
But it just
this part sucks.
So typical of what goes on in projects. You know, it's like your motor mounts.
Yeah.
Actually, that was
probably
pretty,
the easiest one.
That was
man.
pretty straightforward.
But for something that's so easy to directly bolt on, I mean, I still went and got some grade 8 bolts for that for the actual frame rails. But you know, for those stupid things that cost $90. It baffles my mind, you know. It's just like it's just bent metal with holes in it and a couple bolts.
Big chunk of rubber.
And a big chunk of rubber, right. So
or rubber, silicone,
right.
Composite material.
But actually there's motor mounts and there's motor mount brackets. The brackets that mount to the frame rail are $90. Now the actual motor mounts themselves that are also the impregnated rubber around the metal that actually bolts to the block. That was they're like $20 a piece. So you just to mount this pig iron thing mill with holes in it, it's still $110.
Yeah, and then
what are you gonna do? You think it would be cheaper though? I mean, you figure maybe $40.
That's what it is for the truck.
You know? But for the 6-cylinder, I can't give those things away. Those frame brackets. It's just well.
And then you did the speedometer cable.
Oh, another nightmare.
Which just getting to the speedometer cable looked like a big pain.
Yeah, oh yeah. My left hand had some nice marks in it as I'm gouging it up through the left side on the air duct.
Well, you got to. So. You've got to take stuff off the dash to get your hand back there.
Oh yeah, you got to screws, and then the plastic is brittle, so you already don't want to be tugging on stuff.
But just by design, paint the truck, I could stick my hand right up there.
Yeah, it's
even on the Galaxie, I can get to it.
It's painfully. You look at it though, it's like, wow, this is actually pretty easy because you got 5 screws looking right at you. You try doing that on a new car, it's like, not really. Chances are you got to pop something off, and then the fasteners break because they're plastic and they're not meant to be removed.
And then, after all the work to attempt to get it out, finally get it out, and have the new one be a POS.
Basically, yeah, not quite right. I did get it to work, but we'll see. I don't know. I fully expect it to die, but I don't know, man. I lubricated it, put everything. Try to get it back together. It was longer than the original one, so I couldn't use the old wire with the new casing. It's just,
of course,
it's just jumping through hoops, and it's all because the housing has a hole in it. on the bottom of the car, so it would leak fluid because it's the lowest point from the transmission to the actual instrument cluster. So it's right there, and it's been that way for years. And so the fluid collects, and then it's flicks around on the bottom of the car, so it gets greasy, oily, messy. It needed to be done, but you figure the transmission's out now. It's good time to get in there and do all that stuff. So, but it's just reproduction. It's just
China's
you
finest.
You just gotta say to yourself, okay, how far is this going to go before I have to start doing something? And it's not like it is with the tech videos or the online tech articles and magazines and stuff. It's like, yeah, there's that part. Yeah, there's that part. Ooh, there's this part. Oh, this is all just not going to work today. Yeah, it's never that easy.
No, well, and then your whole power steering pump fiasco.
The pump itself is the same. Everything else around it, totally different. Yeah. But those pulleys, man, different widths, different diameters, different applications for brackets for air conditioner, 2-belt, 3-belt pulleys. It's just, it's all orientation stuff. But yeah, the first one I got was, how much, I forget. I think I paid, I don't remember how much I paid. I got one for free through the forum. Turns out it was the wrong one.
Okay, that's the one that didn't...
It didn't go on far enough because it has to do with the offset of the hub.
Right, so
it would hit the bracket.
It hit the housing or something.
Yeah, it hit the bracket, which was very similar to the one for the 6-cylinder, but it came off a 351 Cleveland. But then again, slightly different diameter. So it was like, oh, okay. And then I found one on eBay for $26, which was half the going price for a pulley. So just by a simple description name change, it popped up. I couldn't get my money out fast enough. But a mother to put on.
And then take it off.
Did you see the wrenches I used to put that thing on? I did a 1/2-inch drive, and then I used two 13 16 box end open end wrenches, hooked them together to hold it on the other side.
Yeah.
Just get enough torque and leverage on it, and then I'm putting my weight on it. And then as I'm putting more weight on it, I find my face getting closer to the pulley. It's just kind of like break teeth, break my jaw here as it slips, A lot of applied force in a small area, but it's just a lot of variables. I got a good workout with that.
And then you broke into that Holly.
And then the Holly, the issue with the Holly carburetor. I mean, it was great. I got the thing for practically free, but it ain't nothing free.
Nuh-uh.
How far did I go with that? 10 minutes and realize, hey, wait a minute. Something's missing. Hey, something's broken. How do I get that out of there?
Yeah, that booster came out. It came out fine.
I had no problem getting it out. It's putting in a new one. That's a lot of people press them in, but for this one, it was just...
There was nothing to press.
There was nothing to press in. It was already undersized, so... I heated it up, punched it, made it sort of expand out on the end, and used some... what is that? Liquid... Loctite green, which is the heavy-duty stuff, all the way around for the whole, about 1/8 of an inch diameter or length of the circumference of that booster. The thing is rock solid now, but
okay, I was going to ask, I haven't used that Loctite. Is it?
I actually had some in my little collection of Loctite. Yeah, that stuff's expensive. Great investment.
But it held?
Oh yeah. Well, I'll be checking it, guaranteed. But even before I put that on there, though, it was like that booster was still loose, but it wouldn't spin and it wouldn't back out after I smacked it a couple times with the punch.
Okay, so it was in there, it just wasn't tight.
It wasn't tight, right.
A little wiggly.
A little wiggle, right. But I did figure out how to get one on with a small C-clamp. You had to grind down the end. I don't know if I had that on the video or not. Probably cut it out. And it would actually fit just inside the venturi area against the backside of the fuel block.
Because you put a washer on there.
Yeah, I think I put a washer on there. I taped it. And,
Yeah, so that when the piece popped out through the housing, it wouldn't hit the clamp.
I think so. Yeah, but
that would be
press that thing on there to get the applied force again, and press
if it
that
was
on
the
there.
exact right part.
Right, exactly.
That would have been the deal.
Yeah, what do I got laying around that'll work without having to invest in
buy
some,
another tool?
Yeah, $180 basically clamp press that would essentially do the same thing. C-clamp and a washer.
Or the carburetor shop.
Yeah, but the guy wanted $100 to take it all apart and make sure it's. I'm like, well, it's a new carburetor. What do you need to take it all apart for? He's going to take apart another one and take a booster off that and put it on. It's like, well, why am I giving you $100 for that, man? Come on. That's what I went and found parts online. $15. But I had to wait another 4 days.
Another 4 days, right. And it wasn't exactly the right part.
Time and pressure. Actually, it is a replacement part. It was just a different color. So.
Okay, but the size, the diameter of the shaft, wasn't exactly the
No, it wasn't
same.
exactly the same, but right, I hear you. Yeah, it would come down to how would the guy get the other one out. He'd just hit it with a punch, and then I don't know how you would put it back on. Probably a C-clamp and a washer. Right? Because that place it was not high-tech, man. No high-tech in that one. But, yeah, good times with that. I did get a new timing cover. I ordered another one.
What do you need a new timing cover for?
Because the other one I got at the swap meet, it wasn't... The water opening was just too close. It was too corroded. I paid $35 for that one because it was better than the one that came with the engine. So I looked after I got home and looked at it. I was like, "Oh, this is just okay. It will probably work, but 5 years, maybe. What am I doing?" So right. I spent $60 and I got a new one.
While it's out,
because it's just
well,
it's a clean casting. It's all new. So I took the timing pointer off, mounted that on there. But yeah, I mean, timing covers are $80, $60 to $120 a piece. But I mean, we don't really think about that because how often do you really replace them?
Never.
See? But
unless you have the engine out and you're looking at it.
Right, exactly. Or if it starts leaking and you're wondering why. But yeah, that was the issue. It's kind of like, well, it's the coolant's not going to flow right. It's corroded. It's 40 years old. You're like, what am I doing?
Right. Well, it's the same thing with my engine's out.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, oil pump shaft. Let's make sure these parts that are not supposed to break,
right,
but are really hard to change out when the engine's in the. Let's just go ahead and change those.
Yeah,
I mean, I've never heard of an oil pump shaft breaking.
We've heard of them being dropped, but
okay.
Right. Did he fish that one out for you then?
No. I fished it out.
Did you fish it out?
I fished it out and put it back in.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The problem was that the hillbilly, at some point, there's like that little
C clip,
that little Jesus clip.
Yeah.
Wasn't on there.
Oh, dude. Yeah, because once that goes, it's over. Bye-bye. Yeah, right.
Toodles.
Yeah, later, Hosen.
So, yeah, it's that same thing. While it's out, let's do this. Let's do this. Well, your clutch looks pretty good. You might need to change it out in 5 years. Rebuild it.
Right. $300. Yeah, right.
It's like flywheel. Yeah, you got a couple. Get it machined. Do it now. It'll cost me 3 times as much 5 years from now because you got to take it out. It's like, I'm paying you to put a flywheel or clutch in.
Right. Might as well be new.
Let's make it a good one.
Yeah.
And it's same thing.
Timing
Engine's
covers.
out. Now's
So
the time to
they
do
got
it.
this stack of 3 timing covers on my workbench. I just love looking at them.
Make good ashtrays.
I guess so. I never thought about that.
If you smoked.
Well, I'll give you one for Christmas then.
Okay.
'Cause,
Christmas
I'll
cigars.
be selling that stuff off. I'll probably throw one away, but the other one maybe I get $5 for it. As I'll feel bad charging somebody $35 for it. But that was the same guy I bought the drive shaft from. When I got home, I realized 6-cylinder and V8 drive shafts for 67 and 68 Mustang are the same.
Whoops.
Well, I didn't measure it before I left.
Oh, so you're at the swap meet
So
and
it was
you're
either
like,
2.5 inches or 2 7/8. The one at the swap meet was definitely 3 because I had my tape measure. And then I had 2 guys telling me, no, 6 cylinders are smaller. And you kind of think about it, and it sounds logical.
or at least reasonable.
Reasonable, right, exactly. And the yoke is definitely different. I knew that. So I bought it for $90. And then I get home, I throw it down next to the 6-cylinder, and I'm like, yeah, these things are the same.
So you spent $90 on a yoke.
I spent $90 on a yoke. It's original yoke. So I know the yoke will work so I swapped that out, and then I did my more research online, and then on a 6-cylinder forum, someone said, yeah, 67, 68s are the same. So basically, I spent $90 on a yoke, but then I realized, I go, well, how much is a new yoke? $100. Right. So it's like I bought a yoke for $90, which will definitely work. The 6-cylinder one probably, I don't know if it would or wouldn't. It was definitely shorter. So now I'm going to sell the drive shaft that I bought for $90, less the yoke for $90, which is still a great deal because drive shaft alone with the yoke, what I got at the swap meet is probably close to $200.
Right.
$100. So it's like,
don't sell it till you've got one in the car.
exactly.
That way you've got some options.
I'm going to have lots of stuff to sell at the garage sale or junkyardfind.com. So I was even thinking about renting a space out at Long Beach once this nightmare's over and just, off everything.
Let me know because maybe I'll go through.
We got nothing but time, William. Because I'm collecting stuff.
Well, because I've got all those four-door
You got 4-door stuff and
four-door Galaxie stuff in that.
rental space is like $40. Throw it in the back of the trucks and just go and, I got a transmission. I got 2 rear ends.
As long as we make $40.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
But, and then start the clock and just say, hey, right now it's $40, and in an hour from now it's gonna be $30. Until you get somebody to come back. And at the end of the day, it's gonna be a square bin.
Fire sale.
Yeah, there you go, man.
I don't want to take this stuff
Don't want
home.
to bring that stuff home. But what else? It's just so much junk. The carburetor. What else, man? There was something else in there.
I know I threw away my notes because
man.
I got done with. Oh, you had some fuel lines.
Oh yeah, the fuel line. I had to reroute the fuel line because you can't have a hot fuel line with rubber hose next to an exhaust manifold. Not a good idea.
No.
Because it would have been literally just like 3 inches away.
Oh, which I had a fuel leak on the truck.
Nice.
He told me about. He said he woke because
Is that the tank?
no.
Oh, the tank is behind you.
Yeah, it'd be like the bottom end of the engine.
Right. Bottom of the engine?
Well, okay, coming out of the fuel pump.
Oh, to the carburetor?
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Because Ethan's shop, they live there.
Right.
So there's like a loft area.
Right.
Separate. I mean, it's there's doors and stairs and stuff like that. It's a pretty nice little setup. He said he woke up in the middle of the night and smelled gas.
Nice.
So in the middle of the night, walking around, you do the sniff.
It's not the crying baby with a stinky diaper. It's a truck with gas.
And
Nice.
he went out to the truck and there was a little pool of it.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, okay.
Wow.
So with basically a new engine,
New rubber.
No fuel leaks. Motor mounts that are actually not separated.
Oh, that's right, huh? Gravity was on your side, huh?
Yeah. Well, I didn't have I didn't know because I don't have a fan shroud.
Right, you're not exactly dropping the hammer on that thing. So.
Well, that too, but when the motor mounts went out on the Galaxie, you could hear it because the engine would dump over to one side.
Right.
And
it's usually one side first.
Okay.
Right.
The torque's
right. The torque.
And then you'd hear the rap, pap, 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 and what is that?
Right.
And you look and it's like you don't see anything.
Yeah, it's elusive, right?
Because the engine's comes back down.
Right.
It happens a couple times. You're like, what's going on?
Did you have your fan shroud separate?
Oh, it broke pretty good.
Oh, okay, but you didn't notice that right away?
No.
That's how I found out with mine. That's usually the first thing.
Took it to the mechanic, told him what happened, and he was like, get in the car, start it up, put it in drive.
Put it in drive, put your foot
on the brake and give it some revs.
Give it a little bit of gas, right.
And you just see the whole thing just go stump. Oh, motor mounts.
Right. Yeah.
But, I had no clue, that the truck
it
motor
just moved along, and hey, maybe that explains why you had so many exhaust leaks.
Maybe. Fuel.
Who knows?
Who knows? I'm looking forward to basically driving a new truck.
It's going to feel totally different.
Oh yeah. I got to look into front wheel disc conversions on that.
Really?
Well, if I've got all this new power, the thing.
Oh, all this power now suddenly. Oh, perception.
But it's 4-wheel drums. It does not stop very well.
So if you get yourself an upgrade for some wheelwood brakes and a dual reservoir, and it's got power assist, right?
No,
it's just a mason jar.
Yep.
Oh, let's get yourself some power brakes.
Okay, that was a whole nother fiasco.
That's right.
Because it when I bought it, it had a big old.
It did have power booster on there.
Yeah, when I bought it.
Oh. And then you couldn't figure out which one it was.
Well, it leaked.
Right.
And, I bought the kit. Like brand new kit.
Right.
To get everything.
The booster and master together.
Yep.
And it didn't fit.
No, it fit, and it worked like too good.
Oh,
it was like you would tap
it and lock up,
pretty much. And then once everything got heated up, the little push rod would get stuck.
Oh,
I remember being in the parking lot somewhere, loosening it up so it would cool down, and then it just went screw it.
Just with the manual.
Yep. Put the mason jar on there. And of course the push rod wouldn't fit. I had to go. I had to go to pick apart.
I actually got one at a pick apart.
Yeah, well, it was off of like a 72 or something like that.
Right.
Put it in place, eyeballed it, marked it, cut it.
Oh man.
Rounded the edges with a file. The Dremel tool and
Jesus.
Little custom job.
Breaking out of prison. Yeah. Good times, William.
Oh yeah. Gotta love these old cars.
Oh man. I woke up at 4:00 in the morning and I thought, bell housing bolts. I don't know why, but I was, all this stuff with the transmissions and whatnot, and swapping parts, and I'm like, wait a minute, those are going to be different. Right? It's like if I dug them out, put them in the C4 for the 3-2. It's too small.
Too short?
The length was right. They're smaller diameter there. I think they were 5/16. And then I went to go where they go on the back of the 302. 3/8. Right. And I'm like, oh, great. I need 6 of these.
Call up ARP.
No, was it 7/16? Yeah, 7/16. No, man. I just
An
went to
eighth
the
of an
hardware
inch?
store.
Eighth of an inch difference?
Yeah. Just enough. And then I was looking at it, and I was a couple days later, I was like, well, now, wait a minute. How's the starter work into this? Starter on a 6-cylinder is like way up at 10 o'clock. On the 8, it's way down at like 7 o'clock. So
Right.
but it still follows the circumference of the flex plate, but it doesn't. It's a 2-bolt mount, not 3, and a different size bolt.
Wait a minute. The V8 is only 2 holes for the starter?
Correct. It'll work. It'll just have the ear with nothing in it.
Okay.
And then I noticed on the bell housing, somebody had stripped out the bottom one because they didn't take them out probably at equal turns, install or remove or install. So the bottom one's stripped out. So I got to use a nut behind that one, and then the top one's clean. And then I realized that the back side of the starter has a flange on it. You have to see it. So it fits dimensionally the same. It'll do the job. But I have a feeling it's going to hit the flex plate because of it's like an 1/8 ridge. It follows the circumference, half the circumference on the backside of the starter of where the teeth are going to come by. And I'm like, what am I going to do? Get the grinder out and just have at it? I guess I could, but $45. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
go get a starter for a 302.
Starter, man. But it all started with the bell housing bolts in the middle of the night.
Of course.
You know, good times. Yeah.
So, what's been happening with Project Street Legal? I've seen a lot of emails.
Project Street Legal, man, is gaining some traction. Aside from our upcoming involvement with that, with some promotional videos and whatnot, information stuff. Project Street Legal is a hot topic with LA City Councilman Joe Buscaino and Isidore Hall, who is a state senator for the Southern California district. I forget what district it is. And also Mitch Englander, I guess, is still on board with this. I haven't heard his name mentioned in a while. But Isidore Hall and Joe Buscaino are the ones who are able to pull some strings with, have connections with the mayor of Compton, and they want to tentatively organize race events at the Compton airport once a month. So I don't know as far as motorcycles or cars. All I know, I think the last information I got was the length of the 2 runways they have out there are 3,300 feet. 3,300 and some change, I think.
So that would equate to an 1/8 mile.
They probably do an 1/8. I don't, like I said, I don't really know. But airport there at Compton is right there next to the parallels the 91 freeway at Alondra and I want to say Wilmington. But
I didn't even know there was a Compton airport.
Yeah, I knew they had one, but I figured it was small, kind of like Fullerton, or you hear about it, and I guess really heavy with the Cessna kind of.
Okay, I was going to say it's got to be private plane stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But apparently, I did some research. That place opened in like I want to say like in mid to late 20s. So they had a field just here like Long Beach, just as long. So it's been there for quite a while, but they're on board with getting that, and I guess they also want to find out what's needed to get something open on Terminal Island. So there's 70 acres on Terminal Island that can be allotted for recreational use, apparently. I mean, there's no chunk of land other than what's going on in the city of Carson, who wants to put a new NFL stadium in there to have the Chargers and the Raiders come down. I was waiting for the
crickets.
Raiders, coming down for the nickel and dime. That's gonna be a one. I'll believe it when I see it. Will the Raiders actually start to win any games? I don't know, but yeah, that's Project Street Legal, man. There's a business proposal letter from Nate Jones is still part of that, and once that gets rolled out, we can figure out a website name, and everything else will start to fall into place really fast. But it all depends on city leaders and some sort of committee that's got to be formed, or a nonprofit organizational name needs to be formulated for all that to happen. So, but I wouldn't be surprised if something doesn't pop up by within the next 3 months.
Well, this Compton thing seems like a good deal,
because they're already asking about what's needed to have an event. They want to know, like, how many people would probably show up, and as far as like barriers and porta potties and all that kind of stuff. It kind of all depends on
if they can pull this off.
Yeah, I mean,
then it will snowball more in favor of, okay, let's have this at Terminal Island.
Right, exactly.
Like, okay, let's try this once a month thing. You can do it. Okay, let's talk.
Right, exactly. Plus, yeah, it's going to be like,
also, a reputation. It's like, look, we've been doing this once a month over here. I think we can do it, every weekend over here.
Sure. I mean, I wouldn't. Yeah. If they had a full-time facility, dedicated facility, I mean, I'm sure you could do something 4 days a week, man. Once they start getting the education aspect into it, geez, I don't know. I mean, what do you do with a big empty chunk of land out in the middle of an industrial area? I mean, it could be kids, handicapped people, RC cars, autocross, drifting. You got 70 acres of just dirt, dude. I mean, have at it. So you can fill in the rest. You just fill in the calendar with that. You start doing sponsored events, or say car clubs want to do something. Geez. But it all depends on how we build the program. So it's going to get interesting, but I think it could happen. I think a lot of it's going to kick off with social media, though. I think that's just the fastest way to get the word out. So.
Yep. So we got to thank Jonathan Mill over at eStop.
Yeah, he's helping out.
Making some pages to help us out. Or not us, help the cause, which we are also helping out with. To give us some direction on some videos so that Project Street Legal can control what's being said. Because the times that Donald has been on, that I've seen him on TV, it's a illegal street racing event, and then they bring him on, and then as a viewer you would think, oh, he's an illegal street racer, which he's not. So is like, control that image a little bit more.
Well, yeah, he has an idea to open up a facility to alleviate that problem. That's the way I see it. That's the way it should be viewed. Speaking of views, Pure Vision. What did you think of Steve Strope's shop, man?
I wish I had that kind of space.
Oh, yeah. I see. Even just the one stall like that, huh?
Yeah.
One long, narrow area.
But then again, he's in Simi Valley.
Yeah,
that's where you get space like that.
Sure.
But definitely a cool shop.
Awesome cars.
It's not going to be there on the podcast feed But check out the video with Steve Strope. We went out and checked out. Oh, I got you.
Okay, thanks.
Went out and checked out the Prolong 55 wagon.
The Chevy Wagon, that's right. 4-door wagon, two-tone, the dark blue base with a white top, painted by Santini over in Westminster. It's got an Edelbrock crate engine. It's a E Street EFI setup. All that's painted like a sort of time period correct orange. And it's got this really cool Headman header setup and rocket custom wheels and the TCI transmission. I forget what kind of rear end it had. I think it had a Curry.
Yes, it did.
Curry 9-inch. I believe it had a 4-link setup. Disc brakes on the rear and the front as well. So, really slick car. It's going to be really nice, man.
And the concept behind it was that, you know, back in the day with dragsters and stuff like that, you needed a push car.
Right.
And so this is designed as if it were to be one of those push cars. You know, with the graphics, the wheels don't match.
No, not really, but they're like a kind of a 5-spoke design.
You know, but apparently, what was the issue? Why
what?
The paint took too long. Transport took too long.
Apparently, that car had a lot of rust.
Okay.
So the front clip is not the original front clip.
Okay, so
a lot of rust, probably in every corner of every door.
So that they're behind on that project because of.
Oh, they're probably a good 10 months behind.
But we got the scoop. We're the first ones. We were the first ones.
Yeah,
to see it. I mean,
yeah, I was the first ones, man. That's that
been in the shop for like a week.
Been floating around for quite a while, right? But yeah, once it got back from the just goes to show you though, paint and body, just that takes some time, man. That was nice stuff.
Oh, beautiful.
Jeez. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice little ride. So yeah, it'll be cool to see that at the. We'll be out at some car shows, I'm sure. Kind of like Roadster Show, and what's that? The Muscle Car Nationals. Good guys.
Wherever Prolong goes.
Yeah, man, that'll be cool. That'll be a neat project to see out on the road. So,
because
looking forward to that.
At least what I got from it was that they plan on driving it. So it.
Oh yeah.
Look vintage, but have some of the modern stuff. To have a nice ride, but still making it look like it's old. Like the old vintage air stuff.
That's right. It did have a vintage air setup, and it's supposed to be a sort of a time period. But
well, because they
reliable, modern.
Right. They re-released a certain model,
and you're not running the old Freon. So there's all R134 now. So yeah, that'll be pretty cool. So yeah, check that out. It's Steve Strope, Pure Vision. Nice guy, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Down to earth. Not a big ego. I think he was really, really happy that we're super simple and quick.
Yeah.
Time to talk. But those other cars in there, man, it's just awesome.
Well, had the Fairlane in there. That was your SEMA Car of the Year.
Oh, heck. That was awesome. But yeah, he had the Charger in there. And did he have Barracuda in there? I can't remember. He had a Corvette. Other people's cars. Let's just put it that way.
Joe Rogan's.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
It was like a 63, 64 convertible Corvette with an LS.
Some big LS
engine. What was it? LS
overflowing.
LT. The Super Magnuson supercharger. Yeah, I think it was just stuffed in there. It just looked kind of ridiculous, but hey, whatever. Like he said. It was just like, I don't know why these guys do this. They spend $60,000 on this car and they end up taking it all apart and doing something else. It's kind of like, why don't you just start from the ground up, have a goal in mind, and that way,
at the end you have what you want.
Right.
rather than, oh, what about this?
You don't have
What
3
about this?
timing covers. right. Of course, my timing cover didn't cost $60,000. Not yet.
Not yet. We'll see how many more you go through
Oh man,
till you find the one that's just right.
just right. That's right. Because it reminds me now. If they get Compton Airport running, man, we're gonna have to settle the hash, huh?
Yep.
Yep. Because you'll back the car up, but then it'll wash it. Then you'll be the shiny new penny. Yep.
The only thing is I want different gears in the back.
Psh, come on. I'm running like 3 O's in the Ranchero.
278
You got 278s, huh?
or 275.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Grandma gears in here.
It's probably not much of a difference, man.
Get some 325s
An eighth
on there.
mile? Probably wouldn't even notice.
All right. Well,
Your problem is you got all the weight. My problem is my ass is too light.
you don't have enough weight. Yeah, this thing's going to hook up or you're just going to be spinning. Advantage, William.
Advantage William. Look at that. And the tides turn. All right, man. The 60-foot mark. All right, man. So what we got coming up?
Well, before we go coming up,
Oh,
guess what I did on Thursday?
I don't know.
I went to the movies.
Oh, yeah. I was going to ask you about that.
And now it's time for William's movie review.
Mad Max Fury Road, man. What'd you think, man?
Okay, first off, entertaining.
It served its purpose, didn't it?
Absolutely.
Oh, I saw it last night.
Okay, so
Yeah.
as far as if you're looking to see an action movie
And you like cars?
and you like cars
Right.
and you like stuff that blows up and
Weirdos and freaks and...
the movie was over 2 hours.
I
Okay.
didn't even keep track of that.
Okay. It is about, I would say, 92% action.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
that other 8% is just giving you a breather.
Right.
Yeah, or setting it up for the next big scene. As a viewer, there's a whole lot going on that you just have to buy into as far as this world.
All right.
Now,
It's not good.
no. But because I'm obsessive about things, of course, I started thinking, it's like, okay, well, what's the backstory? Because there's this whole city, this whole world, war
Right.
boys, it's like, what's the story behind, all this other stuff? This is, in the movie, that's a day or two out of the whole life of this creation of the cities. And I'm like, what if there's a novel? What's it based off of?
I was wondering that, too.
It was like, that would be a great read. Well, it turns out that there is a book. I haven't got it yet. It's like $25 on Amazon. That has all the director's notes, the original pitch, character drawings and stuff that he's been working on for 20 years. So there is a full story on the city, the Citadel, and all its inhabitants, as well as like the sister cities and
Right.
how they all work together and how all the characters work together.
Right.
So for me, I'm going to get this book, go all through it, and then watch the movie again, which I think that would be the true experience, of knowing, all the details in the background.
Right. Absolutely.
So, my opinion, great movie, action flick, go see it. But I'm anticipating that it's deeper than just an action flick. And once I get this book and read all the director's notes and stuff like that, it's...
And I think it also is a start of another one that's going to be a series.
It could be.
very easily.
Yeah, because Mad Max was actually
He's not
a
really
supportive character.
not really a main character.
It was
Charlize Theron, right?
Yeah,
She did an awesome job, man.
I mean, she's actually the main character.
She's actually the main character, right?
And
She did a good job. I thought she commanded her part well in the movie, throughout the movie.
just total badass.
Oh yeah, it was like you said. I was entertained. Definitely big screen though. I had to go back to see that again.
Did you see it in 3D?
I don't need to see things in 3D. I got enough problems, man.
Well, I looked into that before I saw it because
Ah, God, that sounds yes.
as long because I've got one eye that's really good and one eye that's not so good.
Okay.
It's the technology with the 3D. It doesn't matter. It's not like you're wearing the old school blue and red.
Blue and red.
It's a Dolby feature. As long as you've got decent vision in one eye, it kicks in. Because I almost didn't go to the 3D because I was like, oh.
You saw it in 3D?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Not the 3D aspect.
Did you get a headache?
No.
No.
Which I was surprised because
Was you expecting it?
I was expecting the headache. I was expecting like leaving, walking out, trying to watch it blurry.
Right.
Just because I've always had bad vision. It's not just because I'm getting older, but it's
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But the 3D aspect was really good. There was only like one or two, things flying at you where I noticed it, and I'm like, you didn't need that.
Okay.
Like
Some of the gratuitous shots.
yeah, like when you do, theme parks where they have the 4D thing.
Oh.
And then like there'll be something right there. There's like one or two where it just to me crossed that line as far as like a tire flying at you or something like. It's like you could have backed that off a little bit, but no Mel Gibson cameo or anything. So
I didn't miss it.
you bought right into it.
The thing that the issue that came up though was his car.
Mm-hmm. The Falcon.
My kid said, "Why they have to destroy his car?" And I said, I think they blew up his car in the second movie, but same car, and it looked even more badass, all silver.
Right. And that could be a whole nother story
With a ridiculous supercharger on it, but
because at the end of the movie, spoiler, he doesn't have his car.
right.
That could be a movie within itself. Him
Oh yeah,
going
man,
back
all day long.
And trying to get the car because
He said,
if
"That's
there is
mine."
because if this does continue the franchise,
Right.
that Falcon's got to come back.
Amen.
My opinion.
And that was Williams Movie Review.
Alrighty, so what's coming up in June?
June 13th.
Okay.
Yes. June 6th. I got stuff I got to take care of around the house.
May 30th is Colby.
Oh, Colby Martin. That's right. May 30th is next weekend.
That's next weekend.
And then
weekend after that, get stuff done. We might have a couple meetings.
Yeah. No, that's for the 13th. We should have a podcast interview with Mark Lewis on the 13th. He's from Headman Headers. He'll talk to us about his car stuff and work and whatnot.
Wait a minute, 13th.
The 13th is also the same day as the
F100 Nationals.
Right, so we'll check out that first thing in the morning.
Also,
Pickups limited, right on.
If you're in the area, we're not going this year, but that's also the Ink and Iron weekend.
That's the 13th?
Yep.
Okay.
So it'd be the 12th, 13th, and 14th.
Right.
A lot going on. We're just taking a break this year. You go keep going to the same show. You expect stuff not there.
But we should have the Motorama this time around, though.
Should have.
I think it's supposed to be there along with the bike build.
Right, there's a bike build, things like that.
With your buddy
Ryan.
Right, there you go.
McQuiston.
Sure, he's busy right now.
Right. built. I forget what he's building for it, but Ink and Iron, always a good time. We're just taking a break. Last year in June, we were doing 2 shows a weekend, and it was just killing us physically as well as editing, home life, stuff like that. So we're taking a step back this year. But that's Ink and Iron. Pennywise is headlining one night.
I heard that name in a while.
Peter Murphy's headlining another night.
Oh, wow.
And then the first night, it's either Merle Haggard or Wanda Jackson.
Did they do last year?
That was
Yeah.
but they've got them again this year. So
Cool. Plenty of stuff to do for
Right.
everybody, man.
right, so even if you just went for the music, the price of the ticket would pretty much
right.
cover that. I don't know what it is this year. I haven't looked because we're not going. So, but always a good show.
June 20th, LA Roadster Show. Back at Pomona. So
Okay.
That'll be cool. We didn't do that one last year.
Roadsters for days.
No, we did do that last year.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. I'm thinking of the Grand National. We skipped it because we went to Turlock.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Do
LA
they have the
Roadster
swap
Show.
meet?
Yep.
Okay, that's going to be an all-day adventure.
Probably be 90 degrees.
Good times. Actually, it is. I mean,
Actually, it's pretty cool, but a lot of time on your feet. 8 hours, man. June 27th, you still want to do Born Free out in Irvine? Motorcycles.
I don't know, because, wait a minute. There's something else going on that weekend.
The 28th is the Antique Nationals.
Let's do the Antique Nationals.
All right. You want to skip Born Free?
Skip Born Free.
All right.
Okay, maybe do both. I can probably swing that double weekend.
We'll see.
But I've never gone to Born Free.
Neither
Be
have I.
worth checking out. We'll decide later.
All right.
But there's Born Free coming up. We missed Santa Maria last weekend because the whole town is.
No, that's going on right now. Memorial Day weekend.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Santa Maria is going on right
Get
now.
over it. I'm over it.
I'm over it. If your basic hotel room in a surrounding town goes from $80 a night to $280 a night, I ain't staying there. It's like, have a good time,
Have a good time.
All that does is keep that show small. They're not going to grow.
I guess. Like I said, since they left Paso, it's. I don't know, man.
Well, we haven't been.
Yeah, that's right. I'm over it.
Yep. So,
Until next time, huh?
yeah. Hey, when are we going to check out
I don't know.
the Winning Life of Paul Newman?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's out now, isn't it?
Yep, on demand.
We should check it out. Big screen, dude.
Well, I would like to see it on
My
the big
TV
screen.
is only 32 inches wide. That's nothing.
I don't even know what mine
I
is.
enjoy the big screen. I just tell you, Mad Max on the big screen. It's a good thing.
Oh, that's
There's a reason why there's a big screen. So yeah, we need to check that out. I'll definitely down for that.
okay. Yeah, it's Adam Carolla. Yeah, my opinion, his last movie sucked.
Yeah, but he's not in it.
Exactly.
Right.
It's so. Everyone's kissing his butt about how good it is, but they were kissing his butt about how good his last movie was, which it wasn't. But how can this one?
I didn't see that one either.
Okay, but
Right.
hey, I'm up to two movies this year, like in the big screen, and and that one off of Netflix, and
Maybe it's because you have an appreciation for editing now.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
But the wife and I were talking about it. The last movie that I went and saw in the theater before these
Was it the one over here on 4th Street?
No,
What was it
was-
called?
it was-
This is Long Beach. Atomic Hot Rods.
okay. It was that,
That was cool.
and then before that was the second Star Trek.
Oh.
which was
Oh, you saw the one about the bands, right? The B bands, the backing
the Wrecking Crew.
musicians, the Wrecking Crew. Thank you. All right.
Yeah. But before these couple ones just recently, it had been independent film. This is Long Beach.
Right.
Which that was
That's still a cool movie.
2-3 years ago.
Oh, at least 2, huh?
And then that Star Trek movie, which was 5 years.
I don't know. What are you looking at me, man?
It was at least 5 years ago.
Probably.
So for me to get out and see something on the big screen and say that it was good means something. So, yeah, we'll look into Paul Newman, see where it's playing.
That's right.
So,
Till next time.
till next time.
Hey, yeah, that'd be cool. Colby. Let's see what's going on with this Ford Coupe.
Well, let's hope he got it started this
Yeah,
weekend.
always cross his fingers.
And one of the main things he's coming in for is Collector Car Appreciation Day,
Amen. July the 10th.
July 10th.
There you go.
You'll get the skinny on what's going on.
Yeah, sign up for the News
history.
Digest. It's free. SEMA Action Network. Free.
Sign up for our newsletter.
Yeah, it's free too.
Subscribe on iTunes. Leave a comment or a review.
TuneIn Radio, Stitcher, SoundCloud.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Whenever we have an event, there's video. So,
Until next time.
yeah. So until next time, my name is William.
Davis.
Don't skimp on the
Your engine running hot. Maybe you're towing a vehicle. Maybe you're towing a boat. Maybe you want to do a custom build with a new electric fan. You want to check out Meridyne High Performance Fans at meridynehp.com.